EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the New York Jets. To the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
Quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. At the 41-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. First and 10 at the 18-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson now. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It's 1st and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Quentin Johnston from 3 yards out. And the Jets are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Now Herbert going to change the look. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
It's a gain of 20. And the Texans first down. It's a gain of 20.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
First down.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Lane, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Jets take over first and 10. The Jets take over first and 10. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from Dane.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. And Xavier Worthy, 65 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Out of the gun, Herbert. There's a short throw. And now the ball's out. Fumbled near midfield. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a deep one for Johnston. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Finds Komet on the quick slant. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Texans, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Texans.
59.
Herbert now. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down and a yard. Now it's Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Houston.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. From the gun again to Mixon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. They work now on second and 9.
Go.
Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Walter Nolan drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL... Coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can...
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Kappa.
And now an audible here into something else.
Ready.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. Only needed 1 yard. He said, I'll get you more than that.
Yeah, yard, piece of cake, right? And if you're a defender, seeing the back of the jersey and being able to read his name, not a good thing. That means you're in chase mode. That didn't go well for them on that snap.
And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Herbert, quick pass out wide. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Baylor tight. Hey, ram.
Herbert to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Herbert changing things up.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. He's to the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Mixon. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 52 yards on the ground in his first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A throw left side, hauled in by Lane. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Herbert. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Let's go, let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a run here off the line. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Odafe Oweh. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking to throw. Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jalen Lane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Pass out left finds Johnston. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw caught by Achane. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the gun, Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson from the shotgun. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Elijah Higgins as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he goes out right around the 39. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Herbert. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Herbert. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
And the Texans first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Go. Baylor Tiger. 5-9.
Inside handoff to Mixon. A solid stiff arm. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mike Evans, 70 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Now the try here for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Jets 45, Texans 17. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. from the 50. Here's Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. AFC Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air. On the move past the 40. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 30. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Herbert. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Herbert now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
21, 5-9.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Lane saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Let's go. Hey, Ram. Hey, Ray.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for him. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Channing Tindall. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Going for the deep ball. This is caught at the 20. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. A huge play there for the Jets. 61 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Play action. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the arc. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Higgins, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Texans 23.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. 2nd down and 8. Now it's Herbert. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jamin Lane. 63 yards. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's caught.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, the Texans may have recovered. They did recover. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's is going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. The Texans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be third and forever. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Let's go. Hey, count. Home troops right. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jets have got it. Powerful running.
Onside kick is recovered by the Jets.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Second and 10.
Yo. Hey.
Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Right side, he has Johnston.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Third and 3.
No, we can't. You.
Jackson now.
He'll try to pick it up himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Yo.
They'll run here with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. James Conner taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Texans 37. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Line. Let's go.
Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Let's go.
Again, Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Hey, go line. Hey, Kappa. Go.
Here's Herbert. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Lane, 29 yards. And the Texans have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, ram. Whoa. Let's go.
Throwing, Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So two scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Hey, report.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. There he goes again. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Higgins, 54 yards. And the Jets tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
66, Texans 43. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road, AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. The throw left side, hauled in by Lane. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
The Texans will line up.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
By the Jets.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Go. He's checking crack. Ready.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
No, we changed it.
Throwing is Jackson. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now